Hi, and welcome back to my playthrough WhiskerWood. Last time, we finished off building the cafe. We also built an extra mining. We started our flax production. And we started building out around here as well. We started the earthworks around here, so we can get more of a land expansion. We're also going to hopefully finish off this earthworks over here today, in this episode. We may not get it done because, as you see here, it's about 3. But we'll see. We also started to mine out a lot more of the resources around here. And today, we're going to focus on beginning to build up around here. And start to mine out this location. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to begin with a new woodcutters. A mining camp. Okay, so we're going to go here. Wait for that to be produced. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, just so our workers don't have to go as far, I'm going to start probably building these up around here. Like this. Get that down there, that down there. There we go. Let's speed this up a little bit. Now, we do have a lot of planks. I am actually going to stop them for the time being. We don't need that many planks at the moment. We've got plenty of planks for everything we're going to need to do. One of the things I am going to do, though, is just probably... Actually, keep working the planks for now. Just have one guy working on it. Right, so this person's just going to do that. We'll get them over here very shortly. Oh, that's that last berry, so we're going to actually move that now. There we go. And get the miners over here, but first things first, let's get this start to be mined out. Like so. And then I'm going to go with over here. There we go. And then right behind here as well. So that's going to be mined out so we can make way for more housing or more resources over here. So we're going to get a couple workers over here. And very quickly we're going to get... Oh, he works there. And he works there. He works there. So, got those two. Where do you work? You work at the farm. Yes. Oh. I actually want you... Oh, there we go. See that there. We can build better housing later on up here. Well, actually, one of the things I am actually going to do is probably build a weaver's cottage and weaver's hut on top of there, production-wise, and we'll build better housing over here. And one of the things we're going to want as well is a research center. This, so we can get basically over here the research panel. We can start to look to get, for example, like that, and then we can get better housing. Like the blockhouse or here. That'll be a good one. Or the plank row house, which is up for 2. But we do want to move on to better housing eventually. You can see they're busy mining away there. And then what we're going to do as well, make things life a little bit more easier for us. So we've got these guys here. We don't want all the stone to go directly all the way up. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a quick logistics thing. So where is it? There we go. We're going to build a small little storage shed right here. Okay, I'm going to very quickly just knock that off, and that's just so nothing can just go straight into there straight afterwards. We are going to need more food, I think, for the winter. Yeah, I think we'll need more food eventually. I'm thinking of getting another fishery eventually. No, it's not fishery. There we go. We'll get 2 people working there, though. That should start producing more fish. So we've got 4 workers. In the meantime, I'm just going to very quickly... there we go. Nope. V and press that there. Yep, that's done. Oh. There we go. There we go. Quite happy with all that. All the people have eaten. We've got a small little community up here in the hills, along with small communities down here, which we can start to also increase the production for. Now we have still 14 there, minus 42. We need to get that down a little bit, but it's not the worst. Oh, I mean here, sorry. Minus 40. The food situation, that will take a bit of time. We need to do research for that. We are going to need woven cloaks very shortly as well. So I'm hoping soon we're going to have maybe Whiskers ship today, maybe, hopefully. Yes, we do. That's going to be good. We can then utilize that to our advantage. Now, no soy sources allowed. We actually want stone. Okay, so stone will come down from the hill all the way down to here, hopefully. Because we don't want it here. It's going to be a lot closer than going to there. In the meantime, I'm going to help them by picking up the spots. There we go, got whiskers. Let's have a look at what whiskers we got. Right, so we got... anyone good? We got him. He's a pessimist. Oh, don't really like pessimist that much, but we go for him. Because we do need... oh, we can actually wait until tomorrow. There's going to be another one, so we don't really want him then. Thoughtful. Perfectionist. Rebellious. The perfectionist seems alright. Thoughtful, can't smell. I'm going to go with him. Okay, I'm going to fuse all of us, so we only have 1 extra person now. So we've got to think about the food situation as well. So I'm going to very quickly get that being produced. And I'm going to lift this up a little bit. There we go. And we're going to get another plank blanks, just to... there we go. And what we're going to do as well, just to make life a little bit more easier for us. And we're going to get this to here. And there we go. See there, we've now got the wood planks going. And hopefully that stone starts to come down. And actually what I'm going to do right now is expand our food operations a little bit. So I'm going to quickly just have a look here. What I really want to do is get you, we press UF, go like this, and I'm going to go straight towards, get the wooden plank up here. Then we're going to want to rotate you. There we go. And I'm going to quickly just press out the farm I want. And this is just so we can get the food in. And we want berries, yes. Eventually we're going to be able to get cotton, but at the moment we're going to keep with berries. And what we could probably eventually do is can get this back up and going. Now, one of the things is you'll find that you'll have to knock things down once you get going. So once we've got all this here, I may end up knocking these down, replacing housing as we go along. And that's what you want to do. You want to replace the housing you got over time. Because at the moment we've got a few free beds, just in case. In fact, we've got 37, so we can get up to 6 more whiskers if we need to. At the moment, I don't really think we'll need to. But eventually, I'm going to want a full wood production, everything. So that's why we're going to need to get warehouses for that purposes. See that there? 28 done. So from construction, we've got 1. We used 2 there. We've got that. But we harvested, which is not bad. Okay. Storms arrived. Tax collector arrives today, 422 due. We do need a lot more food. And we're going to need some farmers. But one of the things I'm going to do is also expand out here with this. I'll move him
how the lazy
over to
cart
here.
ignored the advice of the beavers and never stocked up food for the winter. How he preferred the comfort of sleeping in the sun.
Yep, we accept that. Let's go and speak to the tax collector. Okay, tax collector, what do you have for us? We got this for you. I can give you this. Nice off a few of that. Just go there. Yep. Hopefully we get a schematic. And I'm hoping for a warehouse schematic. Oh, yeah, we're going to assign 2 workers. Very quickly. Now I've got whiskers. Now let's see. Ooh, he's apprentice. Well, gifted teacher, that's exactly what we want. We can get him teaching people. Actually, we can get him learning from the other person. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing at some point, is building a school. But I'm going to get him in. Monicus, heavy eater, no. And healthy. Yes, I will go with healthy. Healthy's always good. And refused rest. We don't want stowaways. Come on. One more. Dang it. Because winter's going to go on a heart attack. I was hoping for a schematic. Not the stair schematic though. Didn't really want that one. Now, what would be really cool... Oh, wait. Let's go and see what it gives me. You know what? I'm going to go with that for now. Right. They're done quite well in the mining. I can actually get rid of all this here. Go down and mine a bit more down here. Now the benefit of mining this section out, once I mine down here, I can actually fill it back in. And we can actually place better housing eventually, different buildings here.
Do you remember the parable of the lazy cart?
Quick, easy one to complete. They're getting the food production in. Now, we've got 2 more days until next season. Once next season comes, we're going to want to have fire around. And that's why I'm saving, I'm going to actually stop this for now. We don't really need it. Oh, he's done though. So I'm going to move him. And him, I'm going to move as well. And here we actually are going to go, and just in case they need to go down, and I'm going to press this, because eventually once this is done I'm going to have a little logging area around here, wood area, and I do want to get across to here, and then we can have another little mining area around here with a few housing. And this is what you'll find, you'll start to expand away from this area, because that's what I plan to do, expand away and move it out of the way, and we can then set up this area to be a bit more productionary, and we can start removing some of this here. Well, I'm just getting myself a little bit more prepared for winter. Oh, you can see here we've got this all done here, so I'm going to get the fishery done. Let's go and have a look at food production as well, because we do want more food. We're always going to want more food. And I'm going to move this guy a little bit more around here. There we go. Exactly what I wanted. 80 plus, so we're doing quite well there. We do need to get the housing sorted still. Get a few more of the 1-star housing, which won't take long. Now we're getting rolling. Just got to be careful in the wood consumption. But these guys should be done there very shortly. Once they're done, I'm going to move this over here to get this part done. This area extended. In fact, how's that getting on? That's at 28. Yeah, I'm going to get this removed as well. Let's get this overhang just removed a little bit. There we go. Oh, they're done. So I'm going to move them straight over here. And then I'm actually going to build my very first logistics hub. Now, that's going to cost some planks. That's going to be quite important. Did we get more whiskers yesterday? Yes, we did. Got 2 more. I'm just going to have one guy working there for now. Because you can then use this, for example, like housing, more people. And technically you can grow in this outland. So one of the things what you'll probably find eventually, once I built a small little land bridge over here, so I don't have to use much logs, I'll build a small little land bridge. And once I've done that, what you'll find is I'll probably want to expand this here so I can actually use this as like tree farming. Use that rough and stone, because if you look here, and this is something I've seen online as well when I had a quick research, seeing if we can use this. It's actually at 41, whereas this is at 21. This is at 41. So if I was to go trees, it's not the best of land, but it's better than nothing. Now, and that's something we've got to take consideration with. Now, these guys are not doing too much at the moment, but there are things we can do to improve the fertility. So there will be eventually, and this is something we probably will want. If I go to, where is it? Factories. Shifting, I think it may be shifting towers. Let's have a look while it's all doing that. So shifting towers, they will produce requires pumping, fuel, maybe not. And one of these will produce something we need, fertilizer. There we go. potash fertilizer. So that produces fertilizer. Polishes and boosts fertility of cropland. So it'll be something we want later on. But anyway, I'm going to come back. We do have one spot there. And what we're going to do, now we've got one person working logistics, we can actually put, say, 20 stone must be there all the time. And he'll then comply with that. And this is where we can start building up certain things. So for example, I can put over here and put wooden planks above another little storage thing and say it's all for flax. And we can then have more of a storage thing down, weaver's thing, have a little wood cloak thing up here and have a little cloak thing down there. That's how we're going to be able to do all this. But we're going to have multiple of these logistics hubs eventually. Just need the one for now. Yep, so that's that done. And now in the first day of winter, we're going to need to build up the fires. Right, let's get this going. Yeah, we need fire tenders eventually. Can I wonder. Can't do that there. Can I do that there? Oh yeah, I can. That'll warm them up. And we're going to do another one round about here. Another one round about here. And can he get to that? Yes, he can. I'm going to do one there. And I'm going to do one up here. A couple up here. And again. We're gonna have another over here. This is why you save. This is why I was saving my logs. There we go. Now, lucky enough, I don't see any fire mechanics in this game, so I don't think the fire disasters are there, but I think that will be something that will come later. The winter has proven a tough period for some whisker colonies. If a colony has left themselves unprepared for a challenge, the cold and lack of crop growth leaves them desperate. Sadly, their pleas for rescue arrive at our ministry too late for official reply. As such, please accept this preemptive notice. You must survive winter at all costs. There is no rescue boat. There is no alternative choice. Don't waste this colony. Under the king's graceful rule, Duke Michaelangelo, I can't even pronounce that name, Royal Commissioner. Michaelangelo. Winter has arrived. Makes treacherous travel. As such, the king will suspend most visits to the colony. We're confident that you will have prepared adequate supplies. You'll find in good condition and find you in good condition in the spring. Yeah, we're pretty much prepared. We just need to build the fires, which we have enough people producing to be able to do. So you see there, you can add wood at any time. So I can add wood there. But it's going to be very important that we get as much wood as well. That's why these guys have got wood over here. Right, so there's no resources in range, but we can actually fix that very quickly by just doing that. And there. There we go. They'll have to do the work. And there we go. And once that's done, we can actually empty that out. And then move it, 'cause I want to move it to over here. So they can then dig out here. In fact, I'm actually going to just make sure... Oh, we've got a supply ship. End that for a second. Let's have a look. We're going to need woolen cloaks and hardtack, so we're going to go for that. That's going to give us some more woolen cloaks. Now, I am going to go very quickly. And we're going to quickly expand out the housing around here. And what I'm going to do, because this is something unique you can do, it's going to cost me some planks, but we're going to put some nice little decorations around here. Nice little flower beds. There we go. Oh, there's no storage destination. Ooh. Does that mean that's full? That is full. Right. So, we're going to definitely need more storage sheds. Right. So, I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to actually cancel that one. Cancel disable inputs, and I do not want them in here, so I'm going to actually build this out here. Because what I'm going to do then is have 10 logs in there at all times, and then again I'm going to disable that. Going to logistics. I'm actually going to get rid of these. So I don't want that in there. I'm going to keep them because they're the more important stuff. But eventually we're going to want to just keep stuff that we can export. So and at this stage you're going to have to keep an eye on these fires, because these fires are very important to keep going, especially during winter. See how that... I would have thought that would spread to all those buildings, but no. As far as I'm aware, there's no fire spreading at the moment in the game. Which is useful, but it would make it a little bit more interesting, especially with these fire pits. And I think once we're doing this bit, this will be that'll be that day. Let's have a look. Hard labour, mild pollution. That's because I think all the fires that are going on at the moment. It's at the warehouse. Like I said, I'm gonna start getting some of this. Oh, hungry. That's not good. So we're going to find out who those people did not find that food and make sure they find food tomorrow. Because we got tons of food. Uncomfortable dinner. Well, that person just seems a bit of a snob. Everyone else enjoyed the dining style. Anyway, let's get that done. And you see the tax there is going to be quite huge next time. What I'm going to do is we're going to leave it there for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And next time, we'll look to try and survive winter. Hope you enjoyed this. Peace out until next time.